Okay, today is November the 20th, 2016, and right now at 10:35 p.m. in the foothills of Los Angeles, we have a temperature of 52 degrees. The relative humidity is 96%. Dew point is 51 degrees, and the barometer is reading 29.95 inches. And over the last 3.5 hours, we've had 11/16 of an inch of rain, which is great news. That's just a 16th under 3/4 of an inch. So we thank the weather controllers for giving us this rain. All right, now let's look at the southwest water vapor loop, and we can see this low pressure system right here, this little spinning vortex. This has a transmitter on it, by the way, right here. There's very little rotation in this center right here as it moves into Los Angeles, right there where the tip of the pen is. Okay, so we are getting a fair amount of rain. Let's go to the Doppler map here real quick, and we can take a look at the Los Angeles area right here. We see some yellow right here offshore. There's a big patch of yellow. Catalina Island right here is getting some fairly good rain. We've got some yellow right north of Pasadena. And generally the entire LA basin, Orange County down here is not showing up. There's not a lot of rain right now over that area, but everything here is sort of moving sort of in a westerly direction. As we take a look here, we can see that things are moving sort of actually in a more of a northeast. Everything is moving to the northeast. Now let's look at the IR map right here for the southwest. Now, one of the things that we're observing here, let's go to the big map, the south, or rather the northeast water vapor loop, or maybe this one's better. Yeah, here we go, the western U.S. water vapor loop. See, we have a tropical moisture field right here. We can see that moving right into United States. So what these weather controllers have done is they've built in a channel right here with a transmitter, a narrow channel, phased array type transmitter, which can cut a knife path right through this area, and that's what they've done to prevent this weather system from merging with this warm tropical moisture. So they've separated that. We can see that here best in the the IR map. There's a channel been built in right here, and that will separate this system from all this moisture right here. So there is some method to this madness going on here tonight. They've decided to allow rain into Southern California. This is terrific. But look at all the high pressure right here. Look at the outflow right here. This entire area is spinning clockwise. And so what's going to happen, and this is always the pattern, is after this rain moves through, we're going to see probably a big warm-up, and this high pressure will move on shore. And within 3 days, the ground will be dry as it was 3 or 4 days later. It'll be as dry as it was before the rain. That's the problem. That's the pattern. Right here, we've got, look at all that evaporation right there. Right here. And then we have some severe thunderstorms down here. That's all being blocked from moving north and getting involved with this low pressure system right here, which is now moving into LA. A lot of thunderstorms. In fact, this one here is being blown apart. Right there, look at that blast pattern. I didn't pull up the East Pacific water vapor loop, but I should have, because that right there is being superheated with microwave. You can actually see the blast waves and the concussion right here on this side, and right there, right over here, the entire thing is being superheated. Also, we have another another storm right here. Let's take a look at the surface analysis map right here. We can see that 976 millibar storm system right here in the Gulf of Alaska. There's the Aleutian Islands. We have this storm, which is a 976 millibar storm. This is moving to the east-southeast, right towards Oregon, California. We have that low right indicated here. We can see this area of high pressure is backed away from the United States. So this weather is allowed to move in. When we have high surface pressure parked here all the time, like what we see in almost every one of these videos, when we have high pressure, this thing parked over here, that will not allow rain, and that plus the chemtrails just stops the rain. Okay, so let's look at the jet stream map. If I can find that right here. And we have high-speed jet stream flow right down through this area, and then we have a transmitter right here on that low that it's entering California. This trough of low pressure, and that is disrupting the moisture in the jet stream. Let's go back again one more time and look at that on the western U.S. map right here. You can see a lot of violent activity in the center of this low pressure. So when this moves in, probably within just probably a half hour, we're going to see a lot of wind. LA is actually right there. So we've got probably about an hour or less until this center moves right over Los Angeles, and we may see some wind and hopefully some more rain. And if we get some hail, that's great too. But and that may happen because we know what happened over Colorado here a couple of days ago, 3 days ago, when that transmitter was forcing descending air into the to that developing storm right over here as it moved into the Dakotas and out to the east. So we'll have to see what they have up their sleeve with this thing. But for now, we're getting rain, and that will really help. And of course, we've got another storm up here. We'll have to see what they do with that. And we have high pressure right here. We can see all that clockwise rotation, all this outflow right here. And that big channel they've built in. Okay, so that's pretty much the report. Let's look at the maps real quick. The surface sea level pressure map. No high pressure right over the area. There is a small area of high pressure over Arizona. The 500 millibar, we see this trough moving through. Low pressure right there. Got another storm up here. 300 millibar, same story. We've got closed low and this thing moving through. So we're getting rain. That's good. Okay, so that's the report. We'll do another update shortly, probably tomorrow. Okay, that's it.